Hello, my friends. Jacob is here again from the back alley. How awesome is that? Memorial Day weekend. And it's a lot of barbecues going on, right? A lot of barbecues going on. All hot dogs and hamburgers aside, happy Memorial Day, everyone. Thank you to all of you serving in our armed forces. Thank you for what you do. Thank you for your sacrifice. Let's not forget those who've lost their lives, who've given everything for our country, for our values. I don't like war. I don't agree with war. But these men and women that are serving, they're doing it for the right reasons. And we can't forget that. So take the time today to say thank you if you see someone. Memorial Day weekend here in the States. I hope you're having just a remarkable weekend. I certainly am. I certainly am. I gotta tell you, it's the little things, right? Like a barbecue. It reminds you that you're human. With the way the world is today, and with technology the way it is today, and with the internet, and with all the devices and everything else the way it is today, you don't even know, what's real anymore, right? What's real? Well, guess what? I got something really scary, really almost terrifying to share with you. AI in a new advance. Samsung, you can thank Samsung for this, has just flipped the switch. We're talking about deepfakes. Remember a little while ago, Jordan Peele did his little Obama thing and everybody was freaking out about it, even though he really didn't sound that much like Obama. Really didn't. Really didn't. But deepfakes are a scary thing because everybody's saying, anybody could go on there and then they could pretend they're Trump and they're saying we just launched a nuclear strike and that would start World War III and it was a nuclear holocaust, and yet, they have devices to see if things have been shot off. So I'm not that worried about that stuff. But what I am worried about is someone coming on here, taking my likeness and changing it and using me to say all sorts of goofy things. That's not good. But you know what? There's enough video footage of me to do this, so we know that it's possible.
Hello, my friends. This is Jacob, not a deep fake. I am not a computer. Beep, boop, bop.
Well, guess what? This new Samsung AI, guess what it can do? Guess what it can do? It can take a picture and it can make the picture look like it's alive. It brings it to life. They just put this stuff up online and I just blew my mind. Mona Lisa, making all sorts of goofy faces. Monroe, paintings, doing all sorts of things that only an AI can do. They're bringing pictures to life. They're worried because you got the 2020 elections coming up and everybody's freaking about it. You know why? Because who knows what to trust anymore? Did you see online Pelosi doing all sorts of things when she was talking, making it sound like she was all slurring? She always sounds like she's slurring, right?
A press conference in the Rose Garden with all this sort of visuals.
Now,
a press conference in the Rose Garden with all this sort of visuals.
That clip.
She always sounds like she's hitting the sauce, Pelosi. But I guess some people did the old school, let's edit in a bunch of ums and ahs, and so that's been like making rounds all over Facebook, and I think YouTube just took it down. But this was very interesting because they're worried now. They think that people are going to be not just fake news. They're going to be doing like fake videos. and it's gonna skew people's views of these candidates. I don't think they really needed to make Nancy Pelosi sound like she's, babbles a little bit. She babbles. She babbles. I always like that when her and Schumer come over, they look like the two Muppets, right? Deep fakes, man. So this algorithm, it can take just a simple picture, and it can just bring it to life. And I guess the more frames it has, the more accurate it can be. Really, guys, right? This is a little concerning, family. This is a little concerning. It's going to come to a time when a couple of days ago, I played the Joe Rogan video where the AI it sounded just like Joe Rogan talking. Sounded just like him, saying all sorts of ridiculous things. Tongue twisters too, but he never said it. We're in some really spooky territory here. I remember when the flip phone first came out. I remember when you couldn't just fake things. I remember when, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you with this stuff. I just thought that it was really interesting. So I reached out, I do as I always do, because, I'm a serious YouTuber. Serious, and people take me very seriously. So I reached out to Samsung and I said, look, I'm going to send you a photo. You can bring my photo to life? And they said, sure, no problem, Jacob. We're on it. We're a huge fan of the show. And I said, will you tell YouTube to stop slowing the growth of my channel a little bit? Will you do that for me? I'm so tired of censorship. I'm not saying I'm being censored. It feels that way. At times. Got to trust that God's in control, right? Got to get trusted. I got to do that. I got to operate in faith. Faith, by the way, is an important thing. Abraham, he was counted as righteous, not because he was like such a great dude, because he wasn't. He was counted as righteous because he just trusted that God had a plan, and he trusted in the plan. And his faith was what made him righteous in God's eyes. It wasn't him that did anything. It was God that did anything. So really, what does it matter if I come on here in the grand scheme of things? If the videos are going to take off, they're going to take off not by my hand alone, but by God's hand. I'm just here going along with the flow, trying to do the will of God in a way that'll help all of you to come and seek more and know more and do more. So I reached out to Samsung, and they said, fine. And I sent them this picture. And man, it's going to freak you out when you see it come to life. Tell me if you thought that Samsung's AI was, I thought it was pretty good. Thought it looked just like me. I didn't think it looked too crazy at all. I love each and every one of you, and I can't wait to see you again, because you're all so beautiful. You're all so wonderful. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
Thanks for watching Jacob Israel. Please hit that like button, leave a comment, subscribe, and share this channel around. If these shows have helped you, help Jacob to reach more any way you can, and have the best day ever.